And I put more birds on here to kind of cover up those marks, kind of. I'll probably wind up redoing that afterwards. Yeah, definitely not happy with that, but I'm not going to waste your time on it. Okay, so then, but what I will do is I'll mount it this way and fix it later. Make sure that the scraps that I left here are about the same size as the white mat. So the and the other one. Sorry, move some of this off camera. Okay, so you do that and then adhere your trees. And I'm not going to adhere mine down right now because I'm going to redo the stamping afterwards. And then, but then the last step is that you're going to want this to be exactly where that rectangle was cut out. But you're only going to adhere to the bottom part of the card. So you're just going to adhere it there. All right. So that is your card number 4. All right. And your last card that we're going to make, the other one was made for you, is a pretty easy one. So from the kit, you have the front card. And actually, I think that's about it. You got a card base from your add-on, which is in the Seaside Spray. You have a white mat that is going to go on the front, and then 2 mats for the inside. So the first thing you'll do is adhere the white mat to the front. And I ran out of tape. Are you kidding me? Do I have more out? Yes. Okay. All right. Then for your card base, and this is artist chooses where they want the cut to be. You're going to cut out about 3/4 of an inch. Let me just measure it. Yeah, well, a little over 1/2 inch. You're going to cut out to make room for the sentiment to go in the front. Okay. And, I made the cut probably at about an 1.25 inches. Oh, it's the slice is about 1/2 inch. I was looking on the wrong side. I was looking at the centimeters. So about 1.25 inches from the bottom, and then you take 1/2 inch off. and then you're going to adhere those two pieces down. Or actually, oh, yeah, that's what I did too, was I took some of it off of the top is what I did. Okay. Because I didn't want to interrupt the trees, although I did a little bit more of an interruption here than I would have wanted to. So probably try to take it off of the top part of it. And then that leaves room for your sentiment. In the Pretty Peacock again. There you go. And then for the inside, I used a different stamp set, I think the same one, and did the congratulations, and then that same border that we did before, and did that all in the Calypso. So those are the 5 cards that you're making. For this card, what I did want to share with you, and this is similar to the masking that we did in the in a class last month. So this Mountain Air was the stamp set that I used, which actually really coordinates with this Paper Pumpkins kit for this month. So I stamped out. I just lost my moon. Where did it go? Oh, no, it's here. No, it's gone. Okay, you're going to have to trust me on that one because I have no idea where it popped to. The fact that it's clear makes it hard to find. All right. So I on a template stamped with StazOn the mountain image and cut it out, and did the same thing with the moon wherever it was that my template took off to. So started out with the white sheet of paper again, and then used the blending brushes to blend, and I used the Midnight Moon ink for doing this, and had both the mountains. I stamped the mountains and the moon, and then had them covered with the masks. And then I, blended in the sky where I wanted it to. I also stamped the trees in the Pretty Peacock. The trees, also creates so the whole bottom part of it. Then after I'd finished doing that, then I did go back over the entire thing, because this was meant to be a night picture, so that everything is kind of shaded in the blue, but not as much as the sky was. And then the template for the stars that came with the kit, I used that with a pasting brush to create the stars using texture paste. So those were the techniques that was used there, and then I die cutted out the trees and did the sentiment on the inside. But did want to share for you how how I use those techniques in order to create that card that you received. So I hope you enjoyed class. Next month's Paper Pumpkins coordinates with the ice cream papers and stamp sets. So next month, anybody that's interested, by the 10th of the month, you need to place your Paper Pumpkins order, either paying for an individual kit, or you could do a prepaid, where you could save some additional money. And but next month I'll be doing 4 cards, and I'll do a layout, because there's so much fun things to do with that birthday set. If you were at the bingo that we had, I used some of the sprinkles, and it's just a fun birthday summertime type of papers. So I haven't seen the kit yet. It hasn't made its way to my home yet, but I am very much looking forward to it, and hope you will be able to join me next month. So that's it for tonight. Like I said, give me some feedback on how doing the pre-recordings works. I mean, it's nice to get together, but it is, allows people more flexibility as far as what their schedules are and when they can attend the class, and they can also stop and rewatch or skip if I'm boring you to death through certain parts. So have a good evening, and thanks for joining. Bye-bye.